Well, one of the biggest surprises I've had in my life is that when I found out when I first started this business already 50 years ago, so I was in my 30s, and then all of a sudden I realized that the government considers you a senior when you turn 50 years old. That's right, 50 years old, you're a senior. So you have rights and benefits and everything as a senior. And most of them are really age discrimination. So if you get discriminated against because you're over 40 and that's in a job or in housing or anything like that, you could sue them, and the government will sue them for you. And that's the Office of Economic Opportunity, EEOC, and they'll sue the people for you. But now there's so many people, man, that must be a three-quarters of the country now over 40. And so at seniors, particularly at 50 or so, they have to start whole new careers, and they're short on money. Well, everybody's short on money, and the game has changed for everybody. So I put together a whole program, about 50 sources that are available just to seniors, to get back on their feet and to start taking advantage of living in this country. But see, the problem is people don't know where to go to get help, particularly free help. We know where to go get help if we have money, and that's Google. That's capitalism. So you could go to Google and get money for anything, but you have to give them money. Everybody in Google wants to have money to help you. Okay. That's what Google's about. That's what capitalism is about. It works very well for most of us. But if you don't have money, that doesn't work. You don't have money. You can't play Google. That's capitalism. You have to go over the community economy. The community economy includes the government and nonprofit organizations. These two groups make up 40% of everything in our country, sort of like over 40, yeah? That's 40% of everything in our country is the community. 60% is capitalism. So you have to stay out of there unless you have money. And that means Google. No more Google. Remember that. No more Google. Unless you have money. Then you go to Google. Okay. So I put together a whole bunch of stuff that is in the community economy, free money, free help to do anything you want when you're over 50. Okay. And actually, the programs for most for any age, but particularly 50. So I put together. The first thing is I went to Chat GPT. That's a good place to find things in the giving economy, because you could say, hey, I only want to see things from nonprofit organizations or government offices that will help me get money to get a better job. Okay. Or train me for a job or give me income because I need it. Okay. And that's what you do. And I did that. And I found over 50 organizations. It was easy to get. You could get 1,000, tell you the truth. But I put this link in here, and I'll have it in the description so you could see all the programs that are available. And I have the websites there, and you contact them. The way you find the help that you really need is by calling these organizations and asking for help. You're not going to find just an application to fill out and see if you get the money. No, you have to call people, or else this is not going to work for you, because the applications are nobody would understand them, and you can't. And you have to call people before you apply that application to make sure you're eligible. Otherwise, you're wasting time, theirs and yours and everything. And you're going to get nothing and then quit before you find one that's good. It's good for you. So that's why you have to call people so you don't waste your time. And it's all free. They're there to help you, talk to you, because they get paid to do that. These are people that get paid to help you. You hear that? Now, in the economic aspect, in the Google economy, they get paid by you. So they have to get money out of you to pay their job. These people in the community economy already got paid. They're not going to get money from you. So they can work for you for free forever, or they hang up on you right after you say hello. You don't expect to affect their paycheck. So remember that when you call. So there's a list. Download the list. It'll be in the description below. Okay. Now here's some other organizations. All this list will be in the description below, and you start contacting them. If you need money for medical care of any kind, dental care, health care, mental care, hospital bills, co-pays, prescription drugs, any of that, I have all the listing of free sources. Every source I give you are people that give you money for this, or they give you the service for free. They get rid of your hospital bills. They get rid of your copays. But you have to take some effort to call and find out how to do it. They don't. It's life's a little more complicated than you just understanding it by reading a paragraph. No, talk to people. Talk to people. Talk to people. Get on the phone. That's the only way you're going to get anything, and it's all there for you. So you have ways to get more money. These organizations that on this first list are the people that will pay you $40,000 to learn how to get a new job, and that's without a degree or anything. Or give you a part-time job that you don't know anything. It's all set aside for seniors to do this, or get skills like literary skills or technology skills that you don't have. Look at that report. There's 50 organizations that do everything for free to make sure you could get money. That's what they're there for, to help you make sure you could get money. And if you don't call them, you're wasting. It's like having oil under the ground that wants to splurt up, but you got to dig it out. It's not going to come up by itself. Okay. And also, I want you to know that Lesko help, where we have a special section just now for people who want to buy a home. So this is where you get focused attention. If you're looking for grants to buy a home at any age, we will help you unlimitedly with one-on-one help. We have a special section in our website that's just for people who are interested in buying a home. We have a special place to go and ask questions about it, so you get the same person answering your questions over and over again. We have special workshops just for these members. Anybody could join. There's no special thing except looking for money to buy a house. And these websites, these members, the workshops, everything is all geared to you. And it's a step by step. We show you, okay, here's the first thing you have to do. Here's where you have to do it. And here's how to do it. And let us know what happens. Okay. That's it. So we're going to keep tracking you to make sure you eat your spinach. That's the only way you're going to do it, right? If mom's here, making sure you eat your spinach. Oh, I hate spinach. And so we have a 7-8 step program all the way to the finish for you to get your own home. Okay, and that's it. Now, I can't guarantee everybody got a home, but I can guarantee there's more money for homes than ever before in America. They're going to be creating additional money for homes for you to buy a home every day of 2025 because it's such a crisis in our community. People don't have money to buy homes. So that means the government's going to try to help you get that money to buy a home. And that's what's available. So all the program, all the step-by-step, never lose focus. Keep your eye on the prize, and we'll help you do that day in and day out, 24/7. If we can come and know, knowing, knowing is, you know what I mean, a pain in the ass. And just pull the plug. It's easy. We'll still love you. Don't worry, because we're all here. We have 15,000 people now that are members that are helping other members get the money they need. That's what we do. We're all here to help each other get the money that we need to improve our life, because the system isn't doing it very well. And that's because most people are losing money. 90% of the people in this country have not had a raise in the last 50 years. It's almost flatline. 90%. So the bottom 90% of us are making the same thing we were 50 years ago. And inflation is killing us. Okay. So that's the problem. And the top 10% are doing fine. Thank you. So we have to find other ways to solve those problems because the wages are not doing it anymore. So let us help you find other alternatives for you to live the life you're looking for and to understand the system and how to get it. It's not through Google. It's not through capitalism because they ran out of money, because you ran out of money. That works on money. And if you don't have money, you can't play capitalism. So let us show you the community society, or it's the economy, the community economy that helps each other. I mean, that's right. When you call a fireman, you don't expect them to ask you for your credit card, right? No, they come. They're part of the community society or the economy. They, put out your fire for free. They don't ask for your credit card. If you go to Google for that, they're going to ask for your credit card, right? But we have so many programs, like all these senior programs are all like that, I told you. And there's so many for every age group, every subject area and everything. And it's for even the fat cats, unfortunately. But everybody's eligible as long as you live here. So let us help you, and join LeskoHelp.com. It's only $20. If you think we ripped you off, I always give you money back, no questions asked. But we're just here to try to help you. 15,000 members are here to help you to get the money and help you need and learn this system of using the the community economy. Nobody teaches you that. They teach you capitalism. And that's great if you have money. If you don't have money, you can't play. But we'll show you the other system.